What's going on, everybody? Today's gonna be a short one. I just went and saw the Backrooms movie. This is literally me, like maybe under an hour later after seeing it. And it's my honest review. Just in case I spoil something, spoilers ahead. Just in case I accidentally let something slip. Um, that was, in my opinion, the greatest movie I've ever seen. Not because of, I was a regular person. I know about the back rooms. I know about how much that Kane has worked for that. I just think it's amazing. For me, it's probably a 10 out of 10. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. Perfect score. But if you don't know what the Backrooms is, you have no idea, you've never seen anything about it, and you go and watch it, I think you would come out of that movie saying it's bad. Because in order to really enjoy that film as much as I did, you have to know about the Backrooms. Otherwise, it's just it's a spoiler. Otherwise, it's just walking around those offices, walking around that space, the pool rooms, all that, with no idea what's going on. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil things. So yeah, from before I spoil things, my honest thing is amazing. Before you watch it, please watch the YouTube series first, so you can understand, get an idea of what it's about, and then go and watch the movie. When I first saw the movie, I saw the girl and the mom. I was like, what's going on here? I thought that the therapist Mary, I thought that was her daughter or something, but no, she was a little girl. It was just crazy, man. Clark just descending into madness in the back rooms, it was. I generally when she was running away from the entity, which was played by that actor who's like 7 feet tall. When she was running away from that entity, that was a perfect chase scene. It's like when the spaces were so liminal. I was like lost for words. I went with my friend and we were just sitting there lost for words. So many things are happening. The movie was going so slow at the start, kind of dragging it, and then boom, out of nowhere, things just started going crazy. There was not a moment of just nothingness from then. And then we got some lore drop. It dived into the YouTube series on how they opened that door, the giant door in the back rooms, to get into the back room. Sorry. Usually I don't go to the cinemas for anything, but this time I had to do it, bro. I was not missing out. I'm not getting no spoilers, no nothing. I did get a bit mad when I went on TikTok and people were just saying that it was the worst thing they've ever seen. Even when I went into the toilets after the movie, people were saying, "Oh, that was terrible," but I could just tell they just watched it having no idea what it was. Because yeah, I can see that if I didn't know about the back rooms, I would think it was bad as well. People were making jokes in the cinema, kind of ruining the vibe a little bit. I don't want to go on TikTok and look about it because I know people would just say it's bad. I seen Moist Critical. He said it was good because he knows how hard Kane worked for that. He just knows, and so do I, bro. I remember it just started as one video that he made, and then YouTube started reacting to it. I think it must be on 100 million views by now after this movie. It must be. And then it just turned into an actual movie. I don't know if they're gonna make a part two. I don't think it necessarily needs that, because if they do make a part two, then people start expecting more parts with all the levels, and that's just a no. So I think leaving it here is perfect because I think it's rewatchable. I will if it comes on the TV or something, I'll rewatch it again. And the jump scares as well. They were good, man. It was things you expect, but they still caught me off guard. Bro, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but in the scene where the guy's on the camera and it goes down, the laundry that's scattered everywhere, the head that's inside the laundry just staring at him, how he didn't even clock it, is insane. That was my favorite part of the movie. The fact that it was just there and he didn't even pay attention to it. That was just in the flipping thing. And the entity looked really cool because I think that whole movie was based around Clark having his own part of the level. It was all off his memories. That's why the entity looked like a demented, messed up version of him. And how the end kind of set in like it was in the back rooms, but it was like a copy of his store, and then the guys in the hazmat suit found the woman. It was amazing, man. Glad she made it out, but it'd be very stupid if she went back. So maybe there'll be a part 2 of her going back, and then I don't know. But Clark is, I think they recovered his body in the end. I think he's in a facility healing up or something. But just honestly, it'd probably be better off if he was dead. He would try and go back again, because he said it himself that he felt better inside of the back rooms rather than out of the back rooms. So yeah, I also find the fact that the back room, if you go into the back rooms and even if you leave, it makes like a copy of you that is deformed, so it like remembers you in a way. I find that very interesting, and you can eat them. I don't know, Clark was tweaking a little bit on that. You can eat them. It was just, yeah, man, great film. I would definitely recommend watching it, but watch the YouTube series first, guys. Yeah, I haven't got any much more to say, to be honest. Thank you for listening, if you listened. Pretty short yap. Yeah, if you enjoyed, like and subscribe for more. This has been Cheesebone. Goodbye.